Welcome back to the Rebel Basketball League, and if you'd like to play the RBL series in NBA 2K25, well, I got you. Here's the official scenario for it after high demand, so there you go. There's the scenario. And this will be the last episode before the All-Star break, and it'll also reveal the mid-season review. We'll be able to see the standings and the stats for each team halfway through the season. We're seeing half of the league play today as we have 5 games to watch, so it's likely your favorite team is featured in this video. And before I review who's playing, I have an announcement. My best friend and I started a podcast called The Web of Opinions, and the first episode is already out on my channel. If you're curious about pop culture, including music, movies, shows, etc., this is the show for you, so go check that out. And I also have my own new series where I use the new boxing game called Undisputed. I will create my own custom boxing promotion, and just like the RBL, you can submit your own custom boxers by being a member, and there's also ways to submit not being a member. And this video is made way in advance because I live in Florida and there's currently a hurricane coming in a few days, so I went ahead and recorded this video pretty early. But by the time you see this, I'm pretty sure the first episode of that series will have come out, so make sure to go check that out, my new boxing series. Alright, so the 5 games in this video are going to be between the Jacksonville Bulldogs versus the Louisville Liberty, the Virginia Storm versus the Chicago Legacy, the Cincinnati Lions versus the Kansas City Sparrows, the Indianapolis Spirits versus the New Jersey Knights, and then lastly, the Fort Worth Panthers taking on the Oklahoma City Wolverines. And then after the games, we will see the midseason review, and then we have some promotions and demotions for the gauntlet. Let's go, guys. Alright, the Bulldogs and the Liberty are back. I believe they both played in episode 1, so it's good to see them back, playing the second time in these RBL videos. They'll be taking on each other, and let's see if they've improved since their first appearance. And Louisville win the tip. And as we see, Harry Rolls is in the game, the pink afro, very hard to miss him. And there he is scoring right there, his first ever RBL bucket. He was a talent gauntlet player and he managed to play really well and reach the top tier of the gauntlet, and now he's in the RBL. Hopefully he doesn't have a bad game, because after this video we're doing another demotion and promotions. It's now every episode there'll be promotions and demotions, so let's say your player, you know, gets promoted to the RBL one episode, but the next episode they could be gone. I mean, so this tournament is high stakes, so I'm hoping Harry plays well. You know, he's a definitely a colorful character. And there's LeAngelo Ball with the 3-point jumper right there. Here's Caden Miner with the ball, and my goodness, he gets up there. There's actually the brother of Dylan Miner. It's Caden Miner off the bench for the Bulldogs. And speaking of Dylan Miner, there he is right there. But yeah, we are seeing a brother v brother matchup right now, which is pretty cool. Alright, Bulldogs in transition. And a nice pull-up jumper there from the starting shooting guard of the Bulldogs, Eric Gold, the sharpshooter. And if we look at the halftime report, it is a tight, not between the teams, it's not a tight race, but it's a tight race between the brothers. Dylan and Caden, they're both playing really well, both with 16 points in the first half. And there's Errol Tank with the posterizing dunk. That's an early contender for play of the game. Let's look at that. Over a great defender in Udoka Azubuike as well. Ferocious stuff right there for Errol Tank. And there's another jumper there from Dylan Miner. And speaking of Errol Tank, his brother Greg Tank will also be featured later in the video as well. Sweet. And a monstrous dunk there from Harry Rolls, who joined the Liberty after playing well in the Talent Gauntlet. Caden Miner, and dunks over his brother. Really good play right there for Caden Miner. Let's see if he can make the free throw, but a great dunk right there. No love lost between these brothers. Unfortunately, he misses the free throw right there. But even with all of Dylan's highlights, his brother Dylan and the Liberty take down the Bulldogs and win the game. So congrats to the Louisville Liberty right there, who have looked good in their first 2 appearances. They lost to the Storm, but I mean it was a close, good game there. And then they take down the Bulldogs in episode 6. And player of the game ended up being Dylan Miner, who's just been a beast in his first 2 appearances. Has played really good this season, and we'll see his stats, you know, later in the video, and everyone else's stats. We'll be able to see everybody. But so far, Dylan Miner is one of the best custom players we have seen yet in these videos. I mean. But Greg Tank, his appearance was monstrous as he dropped, I believe, 46 points. So that may be the most points scored this season, but we shall see. But yeah, congrats to Liberty on taking the W. And next up, we got the Virginia Storm taking on the Chicago Legacy. Two fan favorite teams, so I'm excited to see how this one plays out. I mean, you got Kai Soto on the Virginia Storm, and you have Allen Iverson on the Chicago Legacy. So we got some big names here, and let's see who wins this game. All right, here's AI with the ball, and makes a tough layup. Incredible stuff there for the 49-year-old. Absolutely insane how well Allen is playing, even at his very old age for basketball. And what a wild shot there for Caleb Strickland. I do not know how he got that shot up, but he makes it. Here's Caleb again. And makes a great pass to Kai Soto, who finishes inside with the dunk in the paint. And a good steal there for James Wiseman, the Stormer in transition. And some great team chemistry right there. Good pass from George Ham to Tyreek Evans there. And there's George Mann with the jumper there, who's recently signed to the Storm. He can pretty much do it all. He's a small forward. He can defend. His best attribute is probably his defense, but he can play make, score inside. He's an exceptional player. There's Kai Soto once again with the dunk inside. That time on Elijah Patterson. And we have another one. Very athletic play right there from Soto, who's played incredibly so far. And that's going to do it. I don't know what happened to all my footage for this game. I remember recording it all, but I don't know where it went. So unfortunately, this will be a shorter game. But we had some good highlights while we're able to see. But Tyreek Evans played really well. I believe he scored 23 points. He won Player of the Game. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know where the footage went, but the Storm end up beating the Legacy, and the Storm are 2-0 in their appearances, and I'm really excited to see how they play, especially in the playoffs. I remember in 2K24 RBL, the Storm were one of the most disappointing teams. They had one good season out of the 4 seasons. So hopefully things will change for 2K25. But we are on to our third game. We got Lions and Sparrows now. Got some talented players to see. Starting point guard for the Sparrows is Christian Allcroft, formerly known as Robert Horn. He had his name changed. He's now the brother of Chase Allcroft, who we will see later on in this video. But here we go. There is a 3-point jumper from Jay Swizz, another Gauntlet player. Hopefully he can stay in the league, but he's a great, he's your prototypical scoring guard. Yeah, he's really good at scoring inside. But there is Jeremy Lin right there, getting the bucket for the Sparrows. And a tough make there from Christian Allcroft inside. And the Lions are in transition, see what they can do. And Kevin Knox with a very athletic jam right there. Hung on to the rim. Good stuff there from Kevin Knox. Good to see him playing meaningful basketball. And there's Jay Swizz once again. He's got one of the coolest names, and he's got a slick play style. Can score at all 3 levels. He's your prototypical 3-level scoring shooting guard. And speaking of shooting, there is David Johnson. That is his bread and butter. We'll also see his brother later. We got so many brothers in the RBL. His brother is Marcus Johnson, starting point guard of the Spirits. And there's David once again, that time making the alley-oop layup there. And another tough inside make from Christian Allcroft. And there's Pete Gorgonel, the starting center for the Lions. Recently signed for them. Good pass there from David Johnson. And Jay Swizz once again makes it for the Kansas City Sparrows. Been a great addition for them since he joined them from the Gauntlet. And there's DeMarcus Cousins finally making an appearance. He's been quiet so far, but he made his name heard right there on that emphatic dunk. And a good layup there from Christian Allcroft, cutting inside. Here's David Johnson. And passes it to Pete Gorgonel, who at 7'3", he is an inside presence, but he's developing his shooting and skills. Look out for Pete Gorgonel. He's going to be good very soon. But the Cincinnati Lions end up taking the game, beating the Kansas City Sparrows. A pretty good game there. But Pete Gorgonel, he ended up winning Player of the Game. Right now, he's basically, your typical pick and roll man, just given to him inside. But he's shown flashes of, shot blocking right there, making 3-point jumpers. So I'm really excited to see Pete develop. He used to play in France. Was actually teammates with Victor Wembanyama, so he's definitely learned a lot from Wemby. So yeah, look out for Pete Organelle. So congrats on Lions right there. And let's get into the fourth game of this episode. We got 5. So I figured I'd give you all a little treat, you know. But the fourth game is between the Indianapolis Spirits and the New Jersey Knights. Let's get into it. And there's star player for the New Jersey Knights, one of the best shooting guards in the league, Chase Allcroft right there. And a great alley-oop there from Gordon Hayward. He was assisted by the brother of David Johnson, Marcus Johnson right there. And there's Greg Tank, who made the best debut in the RBL a few episodes ago for the New Jersey Knights. He scored 46 points in his debut. But there was Chase Allcroft making the layup inside. And there is what Greg Tank is known for right there. Being a beast inside, but it's incredible. He also is he can be a stretch 4 at times. He's very good offensively. But there's Chase making a 3-point jumper right there. And there's Chase once again, that time cutting inside. Assisted there by Imani Bates. And Greg is just moving guys there. Marcus Johnson had no chance right there. Greg just moved him. And another dunk there, this time from Chase Allcroft, getting the crowd hyped. Alright, close game. Let's see what Spirits can do. They give it to J.R. Smith, who makes the layup inside for them. Here's Greg Tank. And gets a 3-point jumper to go. Spirits have possession. Here's a pick and roll of Marcus Johnson. Oh my goodness, what a dunk right there. That was athletic. He wasn't even like set to take a dunk. Like he kind of dunked at an awkward angle and he got it to go. His feet were not set to properly dunk. And there's just a make there from Chase Allcroft, playing really well this episode. And that's going to do it. The New Jersey Knights narrowly beat the Indianapolis Spirits. Incredible game. Close game. And yeah, no team should be, the Spirits should not be ashamed. The New Jersey Knights have proved to be a really good team so far, especially with this duo. Chase Allcroft and Greg Tank is just nasty stuff right there. So no shame for the Spirits to lose to them. They kept it close, so that's definitely good for them. And Greg Tank once again wins player of the game. He's an absolute monster on the offensive side of the ball. There he is moving Marcus Morris in the highlight right there. Just ridiculous stuff. And we're now going to head into our last game of the episode. Last RBL game. We still have the gauntlet. So if you have a player in there, definitely don't miss that. We have RBL Talent Gauntlet coming soon. But now we have the OKC Wolverines taking on the Josh Giddey-led Fort Worth Panthers. Let's see how this goes. And Wolverines get tipped. And there's a nice make from Josh Giddey, getting both defenders to raise on that pump fake. And there's Abiba Adebayo, who is also a gauntlet player. Hopefully he can stay in. The lefty big man right there. And an incredible dunk right there from the star player for the Wolverines, Jamari Prendergast. And here is a new signing. Oh my goodness. Well, I was about to introduce him, but he did it for himself. That is Patty Sutherland, who recently signed with the Wolverines. Getting one of the best highlights of the video right there. And then makes a 3-point jumper. That pretty much sums him up. He can do it all. And there's a steal from Chad Warner. Can he finish? He does with the dunk right there. Starting point guard for the Wolverines, Chad Warner. Here's Michael King getting the layup inside. He's a custom player known for his playmaking and defense from the Philippines, Michael King. And there's Michael Goldman, starting point guard for the Panthers, who is definitely competing with King right now. And another tough make from Michael King, showing his strength as a 6'2" point guard right there. And Michael King is making a quick name for himself in this game, scoring some quick buckets. There's a three-point jumper from him right there. And a clutch shot right there. Patty Sutherland with a three-point make right there. And there's a Biba Adebayo right there for the OKC Wolverines. Chad Warner. Another pass to Adebayo, who slams it inside. And that's shattering the hearts of Panthers fans right now. And that ultimately wins in the game. Close, exciting game right there between the Wolverines and Panthers, but the Wolverines prevail. They're now 1-1. The first loss was against the Sharks in the first ever episode. They actually played it in the first ever game. That was a dunk and a half right there for Sutherland, but no shame in losing to the Sharks. They are the team to beat this season, and we'll probably see the Sharks in episode 8, because episode 7 will be the All-Star break. So we'll see the Sharks again. See if the next team that plays them can actually beat them. But it is officially time to check out the standings and all the player stats. So I'm going to leave that to y'all. And then right after the stats is the talent gauntlet. So yeah, I'm going to leave it to y'all. Thank you. Make sure to like, subscribe for more RBL content. And let's keep rolling, guys. Thank you.
and it
Don't
goes
do too
in.
much.